This is not, this is not really a WDNC specific video. Excuse me, I am having a hot flash and I cannot understand why men are. Okay. God damn, my Hulu has been acting up. I cannot understand why you men are DMing me. Why?
Macy's July 4th sale.
Do you not see? Yeah, I'm too close to my computer. God damn, I don't fucking. I have no phone stand. What? Why are you DMing me? I have flipped out on you men. And that didn't work, so I'm going to come from a calmer perspective. But, okay, look, I am miserable right now. Okay, not only is it hotter than Satan, that whole. See, I can't even talk. It's so hot. Not only is it hotter than Satan's asshole outside, my body is currently burning the fuck up. And you all are DMing me. Very nice ones, I'll grant you. Very pretty ones. You're calling me beautiful. I don't know why. Why? There's no filter on this video. I am not using a filter. I am an emotional wreck, okay, right now. I have cried at my full-time job twice this week. Last night, for no specific reason at my retail job, a customer, okay, I cannot delete items off of the register. I have to get my manager. Customer hands me 2 bottles of water, and I ring 2 bottles of water up, and then he decides he only wants 1. I am Gen X, but I am going to use a fucking millennial term right now. Please forgive me. I got triggered because I needed to take a bottle of water off the register, which means I had to get my manager to do it. That triggered me. I had to go outside and get a nicotine fix, okay? I had to go get some fresh air over a fucking bottle of water. It wasn't the customer's fault, okay? It's not a big deal. Manager came right up, took the bottled water off, and I said to her, I gotta go outside. I need some fresh air. Thinking she understood what I meant. She did not. I had to explain it to her when I came back in. She thought something was seriously wrong. Nothing was wrong. I was just annoyed. Okay? You might see some videos of me on here where I'm acting perfectly normal. Those are few and far in between right now. Check my upload history. I don't upload that much. Typically, I do now because now I'm empowered to do so. Now I'm ready to show my real side. Why are you DMing me? Okay, look, let me be real with you. Okay, let me be real with you. Okay, I got married when I was 19 to my son's father. Why? Why did I get married? Because at the time, I was a practicing Christian. What I mean by that is I wanted my son baptized in the Lutheran Church because I was baptized in the Lutheran Church. I didn't belong to a church, but the baby's daddy did. He grew up in a Lutheran church. They went to church every Sunday. He went to Sunday school, vacation Bible school. You know what I did? My mom shipped us off to VBS at whatever church was holding VBS that week. We went to vacation Bible school at Baptist church, Methodist churches, Lutheran churches, all the Lutheran churches, Presbyterian churches. One time it was a Catholic church was hosting vacation Bible school. We went to that. That was great. I generally do not care for organized religions. I think they're in it for the money. But because I wanted my son baptized, my baby daddy went to his church and said, I have a son. The church said, oh, when did you get married? He said, we did not. And they said, oh, no, 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 no. We can't have you living in sin. I shit you not, the pastor of that church literally stalked and harassed us for 9 months. And then they caught the baby daddy by himself. I get home from work one Thursday night, and he says we're getting married Saturday morning. Okay, do you understand I was forced into it? I might as well admit it now. And I spent 27 years with this man who acted like I was an inconvenience because I was having serious health problems for the better part of 20 years. Okay, because I didn't sleep at night and I kept him up all night with my tossing and turning. I had to sleep in my own bedroom for like the last 15 years of our marriage because he couldn't sleep at night with me in the same bed with him. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. Like, well, I had seizures and he was supposed to take me to my doctor's appointments because when you have a grand mal seizure, you cannot drive legally for 6 months. So he would have had to take me to work, take me to doctor's appointments. It was too much for him. He couldn't handle it. This man gets a little high blood pressure and normal growing old health issues, you know. So I was treating him the way he was treating me, and he didn't like that. And then he found somebody else. I don't want to spend the next 27 years of my life like that. Okay, I like living alone except for not being able to tell if I'm having a hot flash or if it's because it's 15,000 degrees outside. Because I don't have a human to ask right now. I have to gauge it on my dog and my cat and their behavior. That is the only inconvenience I see right now. Why do you want this? This is not pleasant. I cried at work twice this week and then nearly lost my mind over a goddamn bottle of water. I don't understand why you're DMing me. But I can't tell you to stop doing it because you're just going to keep doing it. But I need more than a, hey, beautiful, how was your day? Because if I answer that, it's going to be long-winded, and it's going to cause you trauma. Do you understand what I'm saying right now? Okay, do not ask me how my day was. You don't want the trauma of my day. Trust me, I don't want the trauma of my day. Okay? So it doesn't take more than that to get me to respond to you. And if any of my lady friends have DM'd me, I have to go through a few, tens of DMs and find you, okay? What is that called? When you have 10 of something, not a decade. I have to go through a few decades. See, this is the other thing. I cannot remember all the vocabulary I have learned in my life, okay? I have to go through a few decades of messages to find some that are not men. So please, consider your choice carefully before you DM me, okay? Because you don't want to hear about my day, trust me. You really don't. Okay, bye.